What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Here today with another Marvel Legends series figure review. Today we're going to be looking at the Maximum Series Incredible Hulk and taking a closer look at the box art. You have a couple of images of the figure itself and around the side. So let's go ahead and get ready to unbox this bad boy here. Over some of the accessories here, we have the little kind of clap effect made out of translucent plastic, some little yellow and clear plastic there, and we have the little swipe motion effects, again translucent plastic, little rubbery. Rockets, of course, you can put it together, take off the little fire effect and plug that back in, and these wires you can just slide them into this little hole and then assemble the rocket. Going over the hands, close fist hands here. I was impressed, to say the least. Nice amount of details on them, and the paint app's pretty good. But the open hands, or the clapping hands, have a lot of details with the vein work and the knuckles, and the hands with the lines underneath. Very impressive. So taking a look at the first head sculpt here, kind of has like that 90s vibe from the cartoons, with the evil grin, the hair flowing down. It's very detailed, very nice. I like the sculpt very much. Looking at the secondary sculpt here, the screaming version, it's also very well done. Hair flowing towards the back, open mouth, nice details on the eyebrows, the wrinkles on the lines of the face. Another sculpt is done very well. So here we have the figure on the rotating table, just to get an overall look of the figure itself before we go ahead and dive in and take a closer look. Alright, so here we have Maximum Incredible Hulk up close and personal. And just looking at the figure overall, with the stock head sculpt, details on the chest, and as I pressed here and discovered that this was a rubbery material. Traps not so much. They're made like of a little harder plastic. I guess a soft squishy chest for the butterfly joints, and everyday's arm day for the Hulk. Broad shoulders, big biceps, a lot of details on the arms, the vein work, and the hand with the knuckles. And just coming around the front of the figure, the paint apps on the pants. It's like two different tones of purple. It's like a little lighter purple to kind of simulate the tears and the little tatters of his pants there and the holes. Again, a lot of details on shoulders. The paint app's pretty good. Coming down to the toes, also very detailed. The little split toe joint. A lot of details on the nails and the toes themselves, of course. The bottom of the toes, the feet, sorry. I'm going around just the calves and more textures and details on the paints of the pants. and Trap Daddy Hulk with the big pack. Kind of filling it up to see if it was as soft as the chest, but it seems like it's made of a hard plastic as opposed to the chest itself. And they got my man with Hulk with the undercut. So I went ahead and popped on the Screaming Head sculpt on the figure just so you guys can go ahead and get a look at what he looks like with this head sculpt on. And in a second, I'm gonna go ahead and switch to his next one. And finally, for the last sculpt, the evil grin on Hulk from the 90s cartoon, to me anyway. But pop that on here so you can see how he looks with his alternate sculpt as well. So for the little motion effects, with the little rubbery plastic here, I found, for me anyway, the easiest way is to kind of like grab him at the base of the wrist and just kind of like try to clamp that around his wrist, and it has some little grooves kind of fall into place into his hand, and once there they kind of stay in place with of course a friction hold. And this is what it looks like when he has both effects on the hands at the same time. For his little clap effect, I found that you have to fuss with the hands a lot and kind of balance it. And as you can see me dropping it, balance it on his hands. I found that there's a way you can get his hands together and kind of rest the effect on the thumbs. At least for me, that's the easiest way I found it to work out. I'm certain there's another way to make it work better, but that's what worked for me. And the disassembled missile, just basically a friction hold on either hand. Alright, so going over articulation for Trap Daddy Hulk. Big traps at the top, so get some range of motion to the big chest. Not so much going up because big traps. So, arms swiveling out to there. The butterfly joint, of course. Soft chest. Swivel at the bicep. And he has a big bicep, so it will look like you'll get a double band there. And at the wrist, regular motion with the wrist peg. And going over some ab crunch because of the hard abs and soft chest. Going forward to there, and going back up to there. And our bar Hulk is flexible with a big split. Leg grazing up to there, going back not too much, swivel at the thigh, and at the knee, partial double bend. And of course you got some toe articulation, swivel at the foot, pivot side to side, back and forth. So that brings us to the end of the video. Let me know what you guys think about this Incredible Hulk Maximum series from Marvel Legends. Is something you guys want to pick up? Something you guys are going to pass on? Something you guys are just not interested in? I just had to get this Hulk because I believe this is my first green Hulk in the collection. I have a couple red Hulks already. And as always, I want to thank you guys for watching the video, tuning into the channel, and if you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more unboxing reviews, and once again, thank you for tuning in. I'll catch you guys in the next video.